Hey guys, what's up? It's Colin. I had a request to do a video on how do we reduce cost basis with covered calls. I already went over long call spreads and what 100 shares of stock and a short call. It's the same as a long call spread in essence. So we'll go to Tastyworks. This is my broker. They're the best out there, so I'd highly recommend you get. So this is what a covered call looks like, and then the advantages, disadvantages, etc. Essentially, you're going to buy the 100 shares, let's say of Apple at the price, and you're going to sell a call. So obviously, it's going to be a debit, big debit, because it's the 100 shares long. And this call right here makes it a long call spread. So you have profit from here to the 123. Anything over 123, you only get the profit from the delta. So 100, let's say, is at 116. So that's about $7 between those two. Times 100 is 700 plus the credit of 65 cents, $765. Now, a lot of people, I'll probably go a little further out to get some credit. So I go to Jan 15th. And I'd probably go to like a 130, something like that. So it's a $14 difference from 116 to 130. This is a covered call. And it's obviously a big debit because you have to buy the stock. But if you had the stock, you want to sell a call on it, say you already own the stock, selling the call will generate a $1.39 credit or $139. And just real quickly, I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. So assume we have the call or the stock long. I'm going to show you. Let me just show you guys this. So essentially, what this is, a cover call, and this right here represents 100 shares. So it's going to be like this, 116, and then you sell the call against it. I'm just doing this a little easier to see, but have this right here. Just be 100 shares. That's just what that is. I'm just going to put it right there. It's at like 116 in actuality. So when you sell the call against it, let's say you sold the 130s, just so you guys can see the probability of profit. You have an 83% chance of making a penny or more, and you're going to get paid a credit because you're selling options, $1.37. Now, if we do this, about I think 8 times a year. And this is just without any stock gains. That's $1,100 a year. You do that. So it's about, not quite, but about 10% of the stock. Now, mind you, if the stock starts here and moves up to 130 and you get a sign over here, you'll get that $1,400 difference. But let's just assume that it stays lower, higher, but doesn't go here. You can keep doing this every month, and then each year you take about 10% off your cost basis. So by doing this, and this is pretty far out, you could do like a 125, which I might be more inclined to. 77% probability of profit, a much higher credit. So 227 times. So this would be about 15%. So you see, the reason to do this, the con is you're limiting your profitability, because anything beyond the strike price, like let's say you bought it here, you sold a call here, and it goes to 140. Well, anything from here to here, you don't get that profit. And a lot of people think it's like the long options. People think, oh, well, why would I ever sell an option and have limited profitability? Well, it's because your odds are so much better, but also what are the chances that every month Apple is going to just keep going to 140, keep going to 160? I mean, it's a low probability thing, and that's the way I'm trying to get you guys to think. Is selling options high probability, and law of large numbers will always revert to the mean. You will make more money selling options, but people want to buy an option and say, oh, it could go up 100% in one day, and with this I only make $227 in 50 days. But by doing this every month and then rolling, or just letting it expire. I don't let stuff expire. I'd roll it at least at 75% profit, or sometimes 50. Maybe every 3 weeks is probably fine. That's Tastyworks mechanics. You're going to reduce your cost basis, and over several years of doing this, you'll end up owning the stock for free. It's pretty amazing. So that's a covered call. Again, just to go over time, we have the shares, 100 shares at the strike price, and then we sell a call against it. And if the stock goes down, then you just keep selling the call, selling the call, selling the call. So I like to pick a relatively stable stock. Any of these, Facebook, Apple, Nvidia, anything that's, I don't like to use really cheap stocks to do this, because what happens if it goes to zero, right? You can have an issue there. So this is a great way to earn income. You can do this in an IRA account, which are cash secured, a great thing to do. And it will generate a ton of money. I'll go over the Wheel of Fortune in another video. What the Wheel of Fortune is briefly is you sell a put. Let me show you real quickly. Just so you guys know, I'll go over it right now. You sell a put right at the money. Maybe you sell the 117.5s, and then if the stock ends to the downside of 117.5, then you take the shares. And then now you have 100 shares long, and then you sell calls against it until you get called out on the long side. It's a really good strategy, specifically in like an IRA account where cash security, you can sell a put right here. And you're going to need, $1,100 just to do this with a cash secured account. But I can go into that different another video. The most important thing to recognize is that by reducing cost basis, it far outweighs unlimited profitability. You guys will find that the lure of, I can buy an option and make 200%, it just doesn't work long term, or even at all, in my opinion. So these types of strategies, they'll generate hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, depending on how much capital you're using each month. But by doing this month after month after month, these gains really start to add up, and eventually you own the stock for free. So thank you. That's my video. If you have any more requests, let me know. Thanks. Bye.